thought I'd show you how to use a wah-wah pedal today. It seems like a simple enough thing, but you'd be surprised how difficult it is to actually control the pedal symbiotically with your playing and get the vowel-like effect. So I thought I'd show you how to do that. So let's first figure out the sweep of the pedal. So every pedal sweeps a little differently, and it'll interact with your guitar a little bit. So I'm just going to move it through the sweep, and you'll hear when it hits the vowel vocal rollover point in the wah, and that's the narrow place where you have to make the wah sweep or pulse to get the effect. Okay, so you can see how narrow that actually is there and how I was using the wah pedal. So you basically have sweeps and pulses. So if you think about it, we can do slow sweeps, fast sweeps. We can affect how narrow that is. So a lot of times when you're doing the vocal thing, you're in the narrow range and you're slowly sweeping it or pulsing it. You're actually not doing the rhythmic, like 70s action chase scene kind of thing when you're doing that. And that's what's difficult with the vocal kind of wah phrasing. It'll also kind of be the center point of where the sweep is might have to be adjusted a little. You could probably see when I was playing it, as you go to different registers of the instrument, that kind of changes. So you can kind of play around with that. The other thing that's interesting with that is you can use that to accentuate feedback notes. The other thing that's kind of cool, all right, so if we're kind of working with sweeping the wah, if we play a repetitive pattern and slowly sweep it, this would be kind of more of the Steve Vai Satriani thing. You can also intersperse that with slight pulses of the wah, which is more of like the White Room, Eric Clapton kind of thing, where it's wah, 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 wah. So I'm going to let you see both of those. So we'll start with sweeping and then go to pulsing, so you can kind of see how much travel you need in the wah to do that. So you can see the different versions of sweeping or pulsing the wah to get different sort of vocal effects. At the end there, I did sort of a rhythmic pulsing of the wah to show you that you could think about it that way as well if you want to for effect. You can really do whatever you want. The other thing you could do too is you could go reverse with the wah. So instead of wah, if you started toe to heel, you get like an ow ow. I don't find that that's something I want to do a lot when I'm doing vocal phrasing, but if you want to get strange with it, you could. You have to get experimental. So the next place to start, or actually maybe the first place to start after you figured out the sweep point of the wah, is to just get used to doing kind of rhythmic control of the foot, right? So doing 70s like action chase scene kind of movie music is great. So you're just kind of going 1 in, 2 in, 3 in with the wah pedal in time, and you're kind of doing the full sweep. So the point is for it to be kind of obnoxious and again to go bright dark and not be as vocal, but to give you kind of a waka chicka. So I'm going to start off with just some scratching rhythm stuff and then start to add complexity to it so you can kind of see this. Okay, you can see that largely I was just sweeping the pedal in time with the music. Occasionally I would adjust that as I saw fit. You know, if I wanted to kind of like a sweep, right? Like a, or like a reverse sweep. of times it was just waka chicka, and I'm playing different things on the guitar. If I bypass the wah here, and you add the wah to that. That's a good place to start. That kind of gets you in tune with, being symbiotic with your upper and lower body. At first, it feels like probably the way I guess a drummer would feel at first, where you've got to do some other thing in time with this other thing that you know how to do in time, and it's initially out of sync for a while there. But then you kind of get used to it, and then that slowly allows you to figure out how to do the even more illogical feeling thing of adding the wah phrasing, in a more subtle vocal sweep kind of way, symbiotically with your lead playing when you play. But that's kind of how the thing starts, and then you get better and better at that. But really, it takes a lot of work. So anyway, I hope this has helped you. Please see the description below if you're interested in studying with me, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.